name is Makudu Sifala. I'm the editor of the Star newspaper. I have two quick questions for the panelists. I'll start with the DA. There have been reports that on the list of candidates that the DA has put forward for the Gauteng legislature, there's only about 5 Black Africans on the list. Now, the question I want to ask most is that, given our history of racial segregation and institutionalized racism, do you, as the leader of as the premier candidate for the DA in Gauteng, think that the DA has done enough in order to attend to the important race dynamics that inform our politics? And then the second question is quickly for the ANC, is how do you, given the response to issues like e-tolls that have been asked, and also ganja in KZN and the amount of money spent there, do you think the level of accountability that we have and how public funds are used is such that, you know, it would not affect the ANC electorate or the middle class here in Gauteng coming out to vote for the ANC? Thank you.
Thank you, Makudu.
Latest surveys indicate we are beyond 60%. Yes, people do raise these issues about e-tolls and Nkandla. The important thing is that we don't run away, we explain what we're going to do. We have already said what we are doing about engaging people who are concerned about e-tolls. The issue of Nkandla will be attended to by the new parliament, so it's under control. So
please allow him to complete speaking.
My answer, my friend, my answer is yes, we must continue to strengthen accountability. But remember, it is the ANC that introduced Chapter 9 institutions. It is the ANC that came up with the Office of a Public Protector. It is the ANC that appointed an SIU. So our people know that we take accountability very seriously. And as we campaign, we go door to door, we tell them we are going to continue to strengthen accountability. We're going to deal with these issues. Where there's wrongdoing, we will act to make sure that we move South Africa forward with integrity, working with our people, and they support us for that.
I think sometimes we think of transformation as a function of quotas rather than as a function of diversity and creating that space. There is no doubt, in fact I would refute that statistic that says there's only 5 black names on our list. In fact, when I look at our lists, they not only are diverse on the basis of race, they are also diverse on the basis of gender, but they're also diverse on the basis of skill and generational. There are young people, there are older people. We haven't said we will reward cadres with an opportunity to come back into government for long service. We've said we wanted the best to serve the people of Gauteng. Now here's the key issue here, is that there are also other key issues that say when we talk about a transformed society, of course, we must also look at other indicators. Is that economy growing? Is that including more people? The suggestion that the ANC is over 60% is for me quite ludicrous, because when you understand the fact that even in their own internal polls and their tracking polls, the city press said that they were at 45%. Their municipalities are below that. So this race in Gauteng is strong. We're growing. We are diversifying everywhere.